Hello, my name is Kimberly Ramos.
My name is Mariana Martinez.
And my name is Karime Leal.
And we will tell you a story called The Ant and the Cicada with a little teaching.
Life in forests is where species live happily by the tranquility and characterizes the green areas, where you can enjoy many smells, sounds, and landscapes, full of nature as well as grass in their characteristic color of radiant green. The flowers show beautiful colors, and the water of the rivers run joyfully towards the sea. The cicada was also happy to celebrate every morning on the plants and enjoying the rays of sun. Early in the morning, she sang beautiful melodies with her instruments and her melodious voice, and thus continued until the arrival of the evening, singing and celebrating. And even many nights, she fell asleep by exhaustion. The cicada sang so much that the forest animals rejoiced with their melodies and walked from one side to the other, dancing to the music. However, a small ant that lived near the place barely had time to stop to enjoy the songs of the companion of the cicada. The ant spent all day from dawn very early until the sun went down on the horizon, working and working, collecting food. The little ant did not stop at looking for supplies. Aren't you going to stop for a second, dear friend? One day the cicada said from the ant when she saw her always working. Summer will not last forever, dear friend. The winter is going to appear soon and I need to be prepared. You should do the same. But the cicada only laughed with a thunderous laughter as the ant continued transporting fruits and grains into her little house.
Those past the days, weeks, and months, the ant never stopped for a moment, always gathering food. But on the other hand, the cicada continued singing with joy and carefulness. After a while, cold air began to come down from the mountains, the sun rays were not as strong, and the grass had lost its shine. Winter had begun, and what was once light and freshness was now turning into a very cold and gray environment. The cicada was no longer singing as much as before, and when night came, snow flooded the forest and filled the branches of the leafless trees. Without finding a good shelter, the cicada arrived at the ant's house, digging a big amount all the snow that was piling up on the little house. With great effort, due to all the cold, he knocked on the ant's door, and as the sound of the cold wind was unbearable, he shouted with all his might, "My dear friend, please! I am fated for fatigue and hunger. My body will not endure so cold, and I am afraid that I could die frozen. Help me, please! I need to eat something and take shelter. Please!" But the ant doesn't pay attention to the cicada, and after hearing their prayer for a time, she went to the door and said,
I'm sorry, cicada friend. I work with great effort to gather food and protect myself from the cold. And in the meantime, what were you doing? What did you spend your time on while the summer was still kind? Well, I sang and accompanied by the rays of the sun. I was very happy, but not so much now because of the cold. So, if you spend all this time singing in the sun, now it's your turn to dance to the beat of the cold. That happens to lazy people like you. And with that said, the little ant moved away from the door to continue with her dinner and enjoy the warmth that her little house offered her. And the cicada? Well, she had no choice but to spend a hot winter surrounded by the snow. But we're sure that she learned her lesson once and for all. In this way, the cicada understood how foolish she had been. His lazy attitude and lack of foresight would prevent him from happily spending winter. He learned that time is gold and we must know how to take advantage of it. Don't waste it. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.